Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It has been a very long 5 months, but I am back today. As soon as I got this collection in the mail, I stopped everything and I had to do swatches and a video for you guys. Today I'm going to be showing you the Lights Lacquer Friends collection. I did a cute little tier tray and I put all the polishes on there. I am a huge Friends fan. I have loved the show since the 90s. I didn't watch it all that much in the 90s because I was a teenager, so I was kind of, you know, into other things, but I did watch like the ending of the show. And I got more into it as I was older, and I still haven't seen every single episode. I need to binge watch it and watch every single episode. I have seen about 90% of the show, but I know there are a couple episodes that I haven't seen. So today we are going to talk about the Lights Lacquer Friends collaboration, which, if you know anything about Kathleen Lights, who is the founder of Lights Lacquer, she is a huge, gigantic #1 fan of Friends. So this is a huge dream come true for her. And I'm just so proud of her for like having determination and going for her dreams. This is like amazing for the brand, for her. The collection is so cute. I can't wait to show you guys. Okay, so first I want to talk about the bottles and how adorable they are. They have a smooth grip top and they are all a lavender shade, which Kathleen says is just like Monica's apartment. It has a lot of purple and lavender, so that's where that came from. And then the bottles have this adorable like icons on each side. It has the Friends logo with the famous couch on the front, and then it has the little, you know, coffee from Central PERK. It has the lobster, and then it has the door frame, which is just, I mean, so adorable. And all of the polishes have that same thing on all sides. Okay, so the first polish we're going to talk about is the One Wear. This one is a cool lavender. It applies super smooth. It is surprisingly very opaque. All of the polishes in this collection are creams, and I love that because I am such a cream lover. This one had fantastic formula. It was very easy to apply and almost opaque on the first coat actually, but I did do 2 full coats to make it opaque. The name on this one comes from the show titles, so if you don't know, every single episode of Friends starts with the one with, or the one where, or the one, you know. So that's why it's called the One Wear, because this is the one where Lights Lacquer and Friends collab. Okay, next we're going to talk about Relaxy Taxi. This is a marigold yellow, very taxi cab yellow, of course. It has a fantastic formula. I love yellow polishes, so they are notorious for having a very difficult application just because of the pigmentation and all that. But this one, guys, phenomenal. It goes on smooth, extremely pigmented, and opaque in 2 easy coats. It was actually almost opaque on the first one. I just added a second one to make it more vibrant. But this one has a really fantastic formula, not patchy at all. Yellows are notorious for being patchy and just difficult. This one is not that. This one is so beautiful. I love yellows. This one is a like must-have for me. Now we're going to talk about We Were on a Break. This is a dusty denim blue. Very, very cool toned, super dusty, gorgeous, gorgeous pigmentation, and very easy to apply. All of these creams were all just so smooth, buttery, they glide on the nail. I just really loved them. This one is actually perfect for winter, I would say. It's also great for spring. So versatile. I really love it, and it was smooth and opaque in 2 coats. So now let's talk about something real quick, Friends fans. Were they on a break or were they not? here are my thoughts. So I feel like they had a dumb fight. You know, they were just, Rachel was frustrated with Ross. Ross was frustrated with Rachel. They said things they didn't mean. And, you know, she obviously didn't mean that she wanted to be on a break with him. She was just like, get out of my face. Like, that's what she should have said. And then, of course, Ross was depressed because this is the love of his life. Like, he's been in love with Rachel since high school. So, you know, he just didn't know what to do. He went to a bar, started drinking, made very poor decisions. I will say this, the girl at the bar threw herself on Ross. He wasn't even he wasn't even looking for that. He just was very vulnerable and she took advantage. And what do guys do when they drink? Dumb things. Girls too. We all do dumb things when we drink. So, you know, the inevitable happened and they slept together. And then, of course, it got back to Rachel. Yes, I mean, it was wrong, obviously. But he was drinking. It wasn't like he wanted to. Like, this is the love of his life. I think Rachel was just, it was too much for her. She's one of those girls that gets very, like, get away from me when she gets too, like, in her feelings. Like, she started feeling very strongly for Ross and that scared her. And plus it was Ross, you know, like her best friend's brother. So I just feel like they were on a break, but it just got out of control, you know. And then the rest of the show, they were just so dumb. Like, I wanted to slap them both the whole time, being like, okay guys, you just are meant to be, you need to be together, stop with the BS, like, just stop it. So that's my 2 cents on were they on a break or not. Up next is Hes Her Lobster. Oh my goodness, you guys, this polish. Oh, I am in love. So this is a super hot, spicy candy apple red, fire engine red. It is a crelly formula, so it's not super thick like a cream. It has kind of a translucent formula, and then it does have like that cream formula as well, so it's a crelly. It's not completely translucent and it's not completely opaque, so it's a crelly. Such a phenomenal formula. Goes on, glides smooth on the nail, opaque in 2 coats. This one is like a must-have for year-round. Like, this is good for Christmas, Valentine's Day, summer. You need it. If you're gonna buy one from the whole collection, this is it, because it's just gorgeous. This one is actually my favorite from the whole collection. I just love reds. I'm wearing it on my nails right now. It is just so gorgeous. It's a must-have for me. And I love the name because Hes Her Lobster refers to when Phoebe says that about Ross and Rachel. He says that Ross is Rachel's lobster. And for me, that's just such a beautiful part of the show. I love Ross and Rachel are my favorite characters on the show. I am team Ross and Rachel. I always wanted them to be together. I was always rooting for them. I was so happy when they had a baby together. They acted so dumb though. Like, they just were like, should we date? No, I'm just kidding. Guys, you're having a baby. Come on. That doesn't mean you have to date, but it's Ross and Rachel, you know? They are just, I love them. I love their love story, even though it was chaotic. But that's part of love. Love is chaotic. It's not butterflies and rainbows all the time. It is very chaotic. And I just love how perfect they are for each other and how they finally realize that at the very end of the show. Next is Central PERK. And this is a Kelly green, gorgeous tone of green. Very, very pigmented as well. All of these polishes have such great pigmentation. You might even be able to get away with one quick thick coat. I tend to do thicker coats, but I still did 2 coats with this one just to make the color more vibrant. It is so beautiful, applies very smooth, opaque in 2 easy coats. This one, of course, is named after Central PERK, the coffee shop of Friends. What a perfect name. I mean, you know, this is the name of this polish. There couldn't be a more perfect name. Next is Unagi, and this is a toasted burnt cognac brown. This was actually a color that Kathleen picked after the couch, the infamous couch from Friends. I love this color. It is different. It is unique. It's very fall. I also feel like it's very wintry. It's just beautiful. It's like a beautiful burnt brown that is just stunning and gorgeous. I love it. It also has a fantastic formula, applies super smooth, opaque in 2 easy coats. And I really love it. I love weird, different polishes like this. So this one for me, I'm going to be wearing this like all of November for sure. Okay, now let's talk about the name Unagi. So as I was telling my sister these polish names, this was the only one that I was like, what's Unagi? I don't remember that from the show. And she was like, I think that's something Ross says. And this is how I know I haven't seen all the episodes, because I had to Google it, and she was right. She has seen all the episodes. She binge watched them, I'm sure, one time. And I did not know that this is something Ross said to Rachel and Phoebe when they were, right after they took like a Taekwondo self-protection, something like that, right? And they were at the coffee house on the couch talking about it, and he was like, you have to be in a state of unagi. And they were like, what? And the funniest is that Rachel was like, isn't that a type of sushi? Yeah, I think it's an eel. It is actually, it's a freshwater eel, a common type of fish. But for Friends, I'm looking this up on Google because I didn't know. It's just too funny. So it's season 6, episode 17. Original air date February 24th, 2000. And yes, unagi is a state of total awareness. Only by achieving true unagi can you be prepared for any danger that may befall you. So this is what Ross tells Rachel and Phoebe, and he tries to scare them when they're going up like the stairs to their apartment, and he's like, danger, and they're like, ah. It's just a funny episode. You guys have to watch it. I hadn't seen it before, so I'm glad that she named this one Unagi, because now I know exactly what it means. How You Doing is a magenta berry purple. So beautiful for fall. It's also very wintry. I love it. It is very pigmented as well. Very easy to apply. Goes on smooth, opaque in 2 easy coats. You really don't need more than that. And I really love this one. Purples always look really good on my skin tone. So I'm definitely going to be wearing this one a couple times. Now the name, of course, is named after Joey, who very famously always says, how you doing? And he just like, he thinks that gets girls, and it's just the funniest thing ever. I love him. I love Joey. He's one of my favorites. Ross and Rachel are my faves. I think Joey is like a close third, and Monica comes after that. I love them so much. And last but not least in this gorgeous collection is I Got Off the Plane. This is an inky blue. It's very, very deep. I love it, of course. It's super pigmented. Blues like this are kind of difficult because you don't want them. They can tend to look a little bit like blurples, where you don't know if it's a purple or a blue, but this one you can tell is a blue. It's very, very pigmented, goes on phenomenally, and it is opaque in 2 coats. The name of this one, I Got Off the Plane, is from the iconic moment when Ross doesn't want Rachel to leave to Paris, and she ends up going to the airport, and he's just, you know, heartbroken, and he goes on his answering machine and he hears Rachel leaving him a message, and she's on the plane, and the machine cuts off, and he's like, I hope she got off the plane. And then you hear her, I'm gonna cry. You hear her behind him saying, I got off the plane. That was definitely a time that I cried on the show. I also cried when Ross and Rachel had the baby. I cried when they had their first kiss. Like, so many good moments of Ross and Rachel. That's why they are my absolute fave. Okay, guys, that is the collection. I hope that you loved it as much as I did. Such a cute collection, very iconic for Lights Lacquer, for Kathleen. What a milestone. I'm so excited about this. It is live right now. You can purchase it at lightslacquer.com. Don't forget to use my coupon code Paola to save 10% off your order. I want to thank Lights Lacquer for sending me this gorgeous collection. Thank you, Kathleen. You guys are amazing. Keep creating these beautiful collections that we love so, so much. My favorite from the bunch, you guys already know, was Hes Her Lobster. Such a beautiful red. I am so obsessed with it. You can wear it for so many different occasions. I really loved all the polishes. They are just so gorgeous and unique, and they go so well with the show. And if you are a Friends fan, then you guys have to have this collection. Oh, I forgot to talk about the nail stickers. So these are the little nail stickers. They are so cute. I mean, adorable. They have little lobsters. They have the central PERK logo, flowers, the couch, the yellow door thingy. I forgot the name of it right now. Just adorable. The taxi cab. I love these. They're adorable, and they can go on just by themselves or over the polish. There are bundles on the website. You can purchase 3 colors at a time. You can purchase the whole collection. You can purchase the collection with the stickers. There's just a lot of options, so you guys make sure to check out the website. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave me a comment below letting me know which one of these polishes was your favorite and which Friends character is your favorite. You guys already know mine is Ross and Rachel, so I want to know which ones are yours, or what's your favorite episode. There's so many that I have, but one of my favorites is when Monica and Chandler get married, when Ross and Rachel have their baby. There's just so many. I love Friends so much. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.